Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How wonderful was it that I pulled the turquoise? After 46 episodes, we finally got the turquoise. And there's another color under it. Oh, I have got a mess. I have these beautiful hanks. Look what the cat's done to them. They have tangled them all up. Now, they've been sitting on the arm because we got high back chairs, and typically if you have a high back chair like that, they have the little post on each side, and then the captain's chair has arms. uh, and so I've had these hanks. There's some here and there's some over here, and that's what I was talking about, these little knobs right there. So typically, if you do not have a Swift, you can put them on, you can drape them over that and handball it. That yarn I got from a mystery box. I'm trying to think who it was. They sell out instantly. I mean, it, once they're posted, you've got to drop everything and go now, or they're gone. It's from a manufacturer that um, manufactures yarn on a big scale. It's based in the U.S. and I don't remember what their name. Um, Kramer Yarns. Kramer Yarns. So you can get like a 10-pound box or a 20-pound box. I always buy the 20-pound box. You get a ton of yarn. Some have labels, some do not. Um, I guess I could be crocheting while I'm talking. Uh, but they come, that I bought two at the same time, and that yarn will never be in my giveaway, or it will never end up in a giveaway, and it will never end up in a mystery box I sell. That yarn will not. Um, so, but you get a ton of yarn for $100, and that includes shipping. And so, anyhow, that's where those big hanks come from. And you don't know the fiber content. I mean, if you've been crocheting or knitting, weaving for a long time, not really necessarily a long time, but if you've been doing it for some time, you can kind of feel it's like, yeah, this has got wool in it, or um, this has got cotton in it. You might not know the exact fibers, but you have a general idea. Um, but they have some wonderful yarns. I mean, wonderful yarns. And so I got them, and I wanted to cake them up and use them because it's really nice yarn. I'm not 100% sure what the fiber is, but I know I want to make something. So, I draped them over the chair because I figured, a little here, a little there, I would, you know, eventually get them all at least balled up. Because I can't, I could use my Swift, but I don't always like using my Swift. My yarn Swift, I always don't like using it. I like the repetitive motion of balling up, and you actually have, as you do it from the back of the chair, you gotta like go down and around, down. So you get a little bit of exercise because you're going, you're bending forward and you're going with the flow. Because if you just stood in one spot, it would eventually, knot up. So you got to kind of like go with the flow, and I find it relaxing. And so anyhow, I know this story is like never. It's like the never-ending story, right? But so I just put him on the back of the chair. As I got time, I'd do it. Time got away. Time got away. Got busy. Didn't fit. Depression. Not. At times, not wanting to do nothing. I don't even want to crochet at times. I don't want to knit. I don't even want to get out of bed, but I have to. Um, but so I just put them on the back of the chair. They've been there for, me and Kevin was talking tonight, probably 2 years. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. The cats didn't bother it. We didn't bother it. They hung nice and pretty, all nice and pretty for 2 years, at least. Well, for some odd reason, the kittens got a hold and was wanting to play with it. Well, Junior's like, oh, gee, that's something we can play with. So now it's in knots. So now I'm going to have a real hard time. It's not wasted. It's not ruined. It's just going to take a lot longer to ball up, because as you start to ball it up, you're going to come to a knot. It's going to be tangled. You're going to have to put the ball through to untangle it, do a little bit, put the ball through, untangle it. So it's going to be a lot more of a process. But the yarn's not ruined. It's not hurt. It's not snagged. It's not pilling. It's just tangled. So I've got some untangling to do. So my my totes of yarn that I show, I'm going to try and get several of them ahead. Um, and I'm not going to release them. I'm just going to have them sitting in the back, so that way when I come to where I've run out of time, or um, get too busy to do a video, I'll have something. And I've been seeing that Michael's has a big clearance going on. Hobby Lobby, I think, has something going. The stores have sales going on. But I'm sorry, I not right now. I would love to get in on it. Um, but look, Russ's yarn capacity is maxed. I Even though I got rid of a couple of totes of yarn, um, Russ has no room. Until we can make, like I was talking about in my last video, until we can make some actual headspace. Um, I'm trying to watch what I buy, yarn wise. Um, so, and don't forget this Saturday, I will be going live. Um, and I'm going to do a separate video about that probably tomorrow, um, with all of the links um, to watch it from. I'm being interviewed by a YouTuber, and all of that information will be in that video. So, and you know, she was really, really nice because she typically don't do um, the interviews on weekends because that's the time that she has with her husband, and I totally get it. Well, with Russ's crazy schedule, yeah, um, Friday or Saturday is about the only time I have. And I think it was supposed to be tomorrow, not Saturday. I gotta get a hold of her. I just emailed her too, and it's like, wait a minute, something's not right. Oh, I'm gonna put you on pause for a minute. I've got to email her back. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, but I wanted to get that taken care of. It's like, okay, what did I do with my crochet hook? It's like, did the cats take it? Mm. You know, I wish the cats would be like the little elves in the shoemaker story, fairy tale, where the elves come and made the shoes for the shoemaker. Why can't the cats do that? I have plenty of knitting needles, plenty of crochet hooks, and Lord knows I have enough yarn. I have a yarn shop in my house, I'm telling you. I have yarn everywhere. Tupperware is just as bad. Actual Tupperware, not the Rubbermaid. We do have some Rubbermaid, um, but we have a lot of Tupperware, thanks to Russ. I wish I could be a lot like Kevin. He's just, he's awesome. and he's learned over the years because we've been together a long time. Um, but he's learned over the years. Don't tell Russ you wish that you had something. You can do without it, but you wished you had something. He's learned long ago. Don't say that around Russ because trust me, he'll end up showing up. Well, you said you would like to have one. I'm just, I have a big heart. That's my problem. He had he had a riding lawnmower. Had it for ever since that he bought the house, and um, it also doubled as a snowblower, a riding snowblower, because he bought the attachment for it. So in the summer, he would take the snowblower attachment off and put the riding deck on to mow the grass. Um, I would do it occasionally, not that often, maybe once or twice a season. But the last time that I was on it, I ran into this great big huge spider web going through the trees. No more. Never again. Nope. 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 Over it. Done. No more. Me, nope. And we we get some pretty good sized spiders around here out in the country. I think they eat the fertilizer. These are monstrosities. Um, in the spring, I'd say around fair time in August, when we would go out. Sometimes when you would go out in the morning, there's the. I do have a picture somewhere. This great big huge web. It went from tree to tree, and it was humongous. I mean, it was huge. It had to be every bit of 5 foot around. I'm telling you, this thing was huge. I did not see the spider because if I did, I probably would have passed out. Well, we are almost at the end of the turquoise. So this weekend, my plan is um, to make up several tote videos to have on hand so I can give you guys at least something instead of nothing. And I'm hoping to get um, a couple of days ahead, um, with these videos just to help out my week. My weeks are going to get very hairy here starting. So I'm going to have to, on the weekends, I'm going to have several videos done up to get me through the week. And by doing the tote videos, then I can see, once I have it filmed and uploaded, then I can put the yarn in the mystery box, or maybe just put some on, sell it, a couple of skeins at a time. Okay, so we're at the end of the turquoise. So I'm going to show you how far the turquoise got us. So we have that much, and we have the entire the entire side and most of the other side. So maybe halfway around, which I knew was going to happen eventually, because as a blanket grows, it's going to take more yarn to get around. And these little cute minis, they're only like 20 yards. So I actually slept 7 hours today. For me, that's unheard of. I'm hoping I got to start trying to get to bed between 8:30 and 9, no later than 9 o'clock in the morning. I got an email tonight. I have to email the printing company because they want me to repay for the pens that I already paid for. So I got to get that email done. So they get it tomorrow. So hopefully I can get a response sometime next week. But I brought down 2 totes of yarn from the attic. And so I will be doing totes, two tote videos tonight, but I won't release them. They'll just stay in my queue until I need them. And tonight's crochet video is already done. I did that last night or this morning. Might have been this morning. Because last night I did it for last night. This morning I did it for tonight. And then tonight I'm doing it for tomorrow. And then hopefully tomorrow morning, before I go to bed, I can record another one. So I'm starting to get a little bit of a few days ahead. Is what I'm trying for. A friend of mine tonight, he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to Panda Express. Okay, pick me up some Chinese, would you?" He just laughed. He knows I'm on a diet and I can't eat that stuff. Last it's last week when my friend opened his restaurant. Um, I went off it to support him, but starting this week, I got right back on it. I gotta lose this weight. I'm hoping it'll help with my depression, help me feel more energy. But work just takes it out of you. Work for me is more. I I do physical work, but it's more mentally draining than anything. Sounds like it's raining outside. So hopefully this weekend I can have a few of these videos up in my queue. So if you see me with the same shirt on, it's just that I'm trying to record ahead. I do shower, I do change my clothes. Tupperware's having a good sale, but it's like, Russ, no, no, you got enough Tupperware. But they have an awesome mixing bowl set. It has 5 different size bowls with the matching lids for $39. That's a really good price for Tupperware. That's like less than $5 a bowl. With lid. And the big one is nice, especially when you make, well, we when I make soup, I make soup. I make a lot because it's nice to have leftovers, especially with my work schedule, because you can just heat, eat, and go. Or if I'm using it to go to work, put it in a Tupperware bowl that's microwavable, and out the door I go. I need to find my pickle container from Tupperware. That that thing is nice because I can buy the great big huge jar of those great big huge dill pickles, and I can cut it lengthwise into four, and then throw them down in that Tupperware container. And it's got a thing that you pull out that pulls the pickles up, but the juice stays down in the jar. That's really handy. That's really nice. I used to use that a lot, but then I stopped eating pickles and I put it somewhere. I thought I found it in the den when we were in there cleaning that time. And I'd like to get back in the den. Don't look like we're gonna make it one full round. It's gonna be close, but and I don't know if it's still going on or not, but um, Aberdeen Wool, who has the pickle jars and the refill packs, they have a 17% off sale going on, if it's still going on. I wanted to check before um, coming on, and I forgot. But you can go check them out. I think it goes until the 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day sale. And one of my subscribers, um, she got a refill pack, and she paid $31.90, and she lives here in the U.S. She paid $31.90, and that included shipping. So, and they're $31 regular price. So she paid 90 cents to ship, plus tax. I think. I think tax was included. I don't remember. But that was really good. So basically, she got free shipping. But we are at our end. There we are. And we had that much to go from a full round. So, not quite. Which, that's what's going to happen. Eventually, it's going to, it's going to take 3 to start getting around. But anyhow, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Things will get ironed out here soon. Okay? So, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.